tired of carrying this purse. I'm gonna sit it right there. And so after I speak. Yeah. Thank you.
Right idea. My wife's on you.
Don't look back because you're gonna cry your eyes.
Reverend, don't forget our community coffees. Everybody here?
I'm sorry? Whatever you need. Oh, no, that's good. Whatever you need me to do. No. What do you want me to do?
Well, she'll call on you. I'm sure.
Hey,
Tara, here you are.
I'm
Here's
just
the new
going to
one.
ask you.
Here's the new list.
Oh, there's a new list. Okay.
Here.
So I'll start with Connie though anyway. Then I'll move to this one. So is
Sure.
the mayor
Introducing the mayor. No, it's, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I gave you the new fucking list. Hold on a minute. Oh,
Didn't we just mark out his name and put somebody else in?
here it is.
Okay.
Chair going.
Okay.
Tina, what else? Oh, go. Your thermostat is up here to hold. Did you leave that down here on the picture thing down here when you're talking? The thermostat, just hold one of those up.
Yep, got it.
Right
Okay.
here.
Okay, perfect.
And then when the lieutenant governor comes, you just bring him right here. Where's the president of Ameren? Sir, would you come over here? Senator,
Yes.
here. I'm the floor chairman.
Yes.
Have it here. Let her get in there. Good to see you. And I just want you to give attention.
Where are you want me to speak?
So, can Andy, could you come up and hold that? Somebody hold that for you for a minute. Hold that. That will leave it through with Shannon.
Just when I'm done?
Yeah, when you're done. Is that the end, right?
Yeah.
We got the scoop last year. So that so you get through just saying that. Here's your shot. Get somebody give you a check and then hold the TV.
One time. Somebody's got to check.
Yeah.
He called me this morning and said, "We have the script." I said, "What script?" So I called my staff.
This is the rush that you need to talk to probably.
Yes. So I called my staff. I said, "Did Mr. Travis send us something to say?" You know what I'm saying? Because introduction.
Tommy has to go first,
Yeah.
right?
Yep, I've got her first.
Just come on in.
Introduction. All right. You ready? So you want me to
No, here it is.
We got a different one?
We got a new one. Jared Boyd. You got one, right? Here it is. This is the one from Jared Boyd, the chief of staff.
Yeah.
What about the North County Fire?
No, he doesn't want to speak.
I know, isn't he introduced for anything?
You want to at the end.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
okay.
over there. Introduce him at the end. And he
Okay.
does not want to speak.
Okay, I just,
Yeah, I don't worry about him. Go back in your area. What you doing?
I'm just asking.
Yeah. No, we're getting ready to start. No questions. We're ready, honey. No questions on my sit.
Where do you?
Yeah, that's your order, your new order.
Got it.
And he's on his way.
Okay.
So you need to worry about you. Okay?
Where do you want me to stand after the award is
Wherever
over?
you want to.
Okay.
I gotta go. You ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have some order here. See what happens, guys? Aren't you lucky you're not in there, kidding?
Right.
Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm Tara Oglesby, Vice President of Energy Solutions and Business Development for Ameren, Missouri. This year marks the 24th anniversary of CoolDownSt.Louis.org and Cool Down Missouri.org's Save Our Seniors Cooling Summer Project, and Ameren, Missouri's 19th year of participation in the program. This year, in participation for the hot summer weeks ahead, Ameren, Missouri is donating 800 Energy Star certified window air conditioners to CoolDownSt.Louis.org and CoolDownMissouri.org to support the most vulnerable customers in St. Louis and eastern Missouri. In addition, as part of a special pilot program, Ameren, Missouri is also donating 100 Google Nest thermostats for those with forced AC year-round. By programming a smart thermostat, customers can save up to 12% on their energy costs. We are proud to be a part of this annual event. Without further ado, we will get into the speakers. And first, we will have a special presentation by Connie Taylor, Senior Manager, Energy Equity Solutions and Diversity and Inclusion for Ameren. Thank you, Connie.
Good morning, everyone, and really excited to be here. This is a very special part. All of this is special, but every year we get a chance to recognize a volunteer that has gone above and beyond year after year. And so at this point, before I go any further ado, I'd like to ask Jim Byerly to come to the podium. He doesn't know this is happening. So our mission at Ameren is to power the quality of life. And one of the keys to powering this event year after year for almost 15 years now has been Jim Byerly. Jim provides the forklift to help get all these trucks loaded with air conditioners every year. And he doesn't just do it and be, okay, I did what I need to do. He brings heart to the situation. He wants it to be done right. He's brought a spirit of continuous improvement to what he does year after year. And he said, I asked him, I said, why do you do this? He said, I want to help. He said, it means a lot to know that these air conditioners are leaving here and getting installed in the homes of people who absolutely need them. So on behalf, I'm a board member of Heat Up St. Louis, Cool Down St. Louis. On behalf of the board, we want to be able to present you Jim Byerly with this Good Neighbor Award for services that you provided year after year to help make this an event that's a successful event. Thank you for all you do, Jim.
Well said, Connie, and congratulations, Jim. Now I'd like to introduce Mark Burke, our President and Chairman of Ameren, Missouri, and my boss. Thank you.
No pressure. Thank you, Tara. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this summer tradition that saves lives. In true St. Louis fashion, the summer heat and humidity have moved in a few weeks ago, and today's going to be the hottest day of the week. So as the temperature rises, it really highlights the critical need and the importance of staying cool and safe this summer. There are a couple things I want for folks to know. First, run your air conditioners to stay safe in this dangerous heat. Second, if you need help paying your bill, reach out to us or CoolDownSt.Louis.org for energy assistance, which is available to our customers with a variety of financial situations. I would also like to thank all of the Ameren team members who volunteered today for this special annual Ameren event, and also CoolDownSt.Louis.org for their help in distributing these air conditioners. Ameren, Missouri's partnership with Cool Down is in its 19th year, and we are proud supporters of the important work that they do.
Each summer, we make it a priority to keep hundreds of our elderly and disabled neighbors safe and cool. If you have a vulnerable neighbor, please check in on them. We encourage the public to donate as well, which will help seniors in our communities receive the energy assistance they need. We also encourage you to visit amerenmissouri.com/health and safety to learn more about available resources, from the medical equipment registry to the Caring Contact Program. There are additional safeguards to help support our seniors and customers with disabilities. Together, we can keep our neighbors safe and cool this summer. Thank you for everyone being here, and thank you for all you do.
So now we'll be giving a donation for the event from Ameren of $200,000.
Are we staying? Oh, okay. Whoa. Hey, groom.
This way, please, over here. Okay, and stop. Tunnel, right there. Everybody dismissed. Stop the tunnel. Archie. Mike McMillan. Tina. Y'all got that check down there, little lady. Okay. And into your camp. Thank you.
And now it's my distinct pleasure to introduce Lieutenant Governor Mike Kehoe, who is also a member of Cool Down St. Louis Board of Directors.
Well, thank you, and I think today, and the temperature of the weather proves that even the good Lord listens to Gentry Trotter. What a day to be here. I've been to this event several times, and really I'm here to thank the community for helping our neighbors out. I think most people know that I'm from St. Louis, and so being able to have a very small role in this organization with Gentry at the helm and all the great corporate partners, thank you. And Chief, thank you for being here, and what St. Louis Fire does for Heat Up and Cool Down St. Louis. It's just amazing to see the community pitching in to help each other out at a time when it's very, very, very much needed. And you're seeing this organization now for decades set a track record that is one that helps others. Not just by providing some of the units behind us, but encouraging neighbors to make sure they're identifying their friends, their relatives, their neighbors within their community that need help, that quite frankly, if you were like my mother when we grew up, she was just too stubborn to ask for help. And so we have a lot of pride in St. Louis, which is a good thing. But I'm hopeful that we have folks who will recognize those in need and make sure they get to us so that we can help them out with some of these units and keep them cool this summer. This is just the beginning of the heat, and there's more to come. But like I said, the track record of this organization and what they've done, from the Hardee's Biscuit Day that they have in February each year, that Gentry yells at me at if I'm late or miss somewhere. But I appreciate what we're doing and what the corporate partners are doing. And I think a lot of people on the board tease Gentry, but he's very passionate about his mission here to really help those in St. Louis who can't help themselves. and for us to all be good neighbors by bringing a great board and community leaders that you see standing behind me, as well as corporate partners, to give back to our community. St. Louis really is who Missouri is. We are a caring state that understands that taking care of each other is the core to who we are and who we will be in the future. So I appreciate you all being here today. I appreciate all the people who are actually doing the work with the units and distributing them. And again, thank you to Ameren and all the other corporate partners that we have here making this event a great success. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor, for joining us today and fitting us into your busy schedule. Now I would like to introduce the Chief of Staff for Mayor Tashara Jones, Mr. Jared Boyd, also a volunteer for CoolDownSt.Louis.org.
Good afternoon. I will be brief because, as you can tell, I probably did not listen to any of the meteorologists behind me this morning in putting on these clothes. But on behalf of Mayor Tashara Jones, she wants to thank Gentry and your team from the bottom of her heart. You know, the temperatures either get really hot or really cold on both sides of Skinker Boulevard in St. Louis and both sides of the Mississippi River. And we need that regional convener and partner to make sure all of our seniors and loved ones are taken care of in our extreme conditions. So thank you, Gentry. Thank you for all of the work that you have done for over 20 years in this space. We also want to thank Ameren for their generous donation and the 800 air conditioners that are going to help our seniors, our disabled folks. Folks are going to be able, through these generous contributions, not to have to choose between cool air and food and other necessities. They're going to have all of those necessities. We want to also thank the corporate and philanthropic sponsors who are going to be touching folks today with these air conditioners, and these efforts could not be done without those folks. So thank you to everyone who's volunteering. Urban League, Castle, Fire Department. I see a lot of other people here today. So these type of efforts could not be done without a true team effort. So thank you to everyone. Thank you on behalf of the city of St. Louis. And thank you, like I said, again, for touching seniors and those in true need. So thank you.
And now I'd like to welcome up Missouri Senator Carla May, who is also co-chair of the Compliance Committee for Cool Down St. Louis.
First, I want to thank all the volunteers. This partnership could not work without all of you and everybody's help in making sure that the residents across Missouri stay safe and cool in their homes. The Ameren Cool Down Partnership works effectively, and it has worked for a long time. We can always use a little help. So, what I like to say is, if you want to be a part of this partnership, we don't want to leave you out. So you can go to CoolDownSt.Louis.org, or you can drop off a check to Commerce Bank and also participate in this program in helping residents to keep cool all summer. Like we say in the Capitol, you know, we work collectively together. See, I'm on one side of the aisle and my lieutenant governor's on the other side of the aisle, so. But what we would like you to do is participate and help us to keep everybody safe and cool this summer. And again, I want to thank all of you for participating, all of the volunteers. It is a humbling pleasure to sit on the board of Heat Up St. Louis and help people stay safe and cool in their homes. Thank you.
When many of us think of heatupstlouis.org or cooldownsstlouis.org, of course we think of Gentry, but this next individual is someone that we also think of. Reverend Early Nance Cheremetrius and Corporate Treasurer for Cool Down St. Louis and Heat Up St. Louis. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Thank you to our St. Louis TV meteorologists for showing up and sharing each day. your experience in weather science, and alerting the public about the dangers of high temperatures. We appreciate your yearly support. Thank you, Ameren, including the volunteers and all of our speakers today, for getting the message out that being without electric or an AC can be dangerous and deadly. The public is encouraged, beginning this summer, to make a tax-deductible donation to Cool Down St. Louis. You can write a money order or check payable to Cool Down St. Louis or Heat Up St. Louis and drop off at any of the 40 Missouri or Illinois Commerce Bank tellers. Those funds will go towards utility assistance for low to median income families or purchase a new AC for seniors or the physically disabled area residents. Again, thank you for helping to support our program that we at Cool Down St. Louis developed, and earlier on with the support of my friends, then Ameren Executive Richard Mark and Brian Leonard, who came to our rescue, and the partnership continues years later. Thank you and God bless.
This next individual is also a longstanding presence at these events. I'd like to recognize Fire Chief Dennis Jenkinson, Fire Chiefs Association of Greater St. Louis and Public Safety Chair, CoolDownStLouisMissouri.org, and CoolDownStLouis.org. Come on up, Chief.
Good morning, everyone. We've already started an early hot weather season in the city of St. Louis. The fire department's been out. We've already identified and assisted quite a few people with their cooling needs. We've also had quite a few members of our community that have contacted us and given us information regarding the people that they were worried about. That's one of the big keys. That makes this system work. We've seen it. I've watched it work for 18 years. With Cool Down St. Louis, the ability to get the word out starts today, and we need to keep the word out there. The only way we're going to make it through the heat is if everybody in the community assists. And that means checking on your neighbors, as all of the speakers have talked about. Knock on your neighbor's door. See how they're feeling. If you can, reach out and touch them. See how their skin feels. And then make a call. If you think they need assistance, use the 911 system and have them checked out. Without the community, without the support of everybody in this area, we won't get through it. And I will say, since I've been doing this, every year we get better at it. Last year we didn't have a heat-related death. And I hope this year we have no heat-related deaths, but it takes help. Cool Down St. Louis. Tell the people, keep the air conditioners on. If you need assistance, CoolDownStLouis.org will help. So with that, I'm thanking all of you here for giving us the time and your energy and your compassion to make this work. So help the fire departments in the area. We've got several of the members who go out at any time of the day and assist the people. Sometimes it's just as simple as cleaning the filters. So pass that on. When was the last time you cleaned your filters? Keep it simple and we'll get through this. Thank you for all the volunteers and all the supporters, and thank you to Gentry for keeping us on track. So Gentry, thanks again for keeping our area safe during these hot weather environments. Have a cool day. Thank you.
I would also like to recognize Fire Chief Keith Goldstein from the North County Fire and Rescue District, who's joining us today out here in the audience. So if we give him a round of applause too. And now I'd like to welcome up Michael McMillan, President, CEO of the Urban League of Metropolitan St. Louis and member of CoolDownStLouis.org Executives Board. Thank you.
Thank you, Tara. Good morning. It is always a pleasure to be at this annual press conference. I want to start off by recognizing Gentry, thanking him for his hard work, his dedication, his commitment, everything that he does throughout the entire region. As I've said many times before, I talk to urban leagues across America, and they wish that they had an organization like this. This is not something that we should take for granted. I said, you'll never see another organization like this across the country, and you'll never meet another Gentry Trotter. And so you need a driving force from someone that has the passion, the commitment, and the vigilance to bring all of us together so that we can help our people. And as the chief just said, have no person in this region die from the heat. Please give him a thunderous round of applause. But when you talk about partnerships and you talk about corporations, no company in the entire St. Louis region does as much as Ameren does when it comes to energy assistance. So I want to recognize Marty, Mark, and the entire team because you work tirelessly to make sure that those of us in the not-for-profit world have the resources to do everything that we need to do to get out in the community and help people. Please give Ameren a thunderous round of applause. So on behalf of all of the agencies that are the recipient of this generosity, we thank you. We want to let you know how much we appreciate you. We will immediately put these air conditioners to work in the community, but we couldn't do that also without the media. No organization in St. Louis receives more collaboration from the media than Heat Up Cool Down. And so I just want to thank the media for their strong commitment because we could do all of this work, but if no one knows about it, then we'll never be able to get the information out into the public. So what you do for us each and every day is truly appreciated. Please give them a thunderous round of applause as well. And in closing, once again, on behalf of all of the agencies represented, we thank you, Gentry, we thank you, Ameren, and we thank all of you for collaborating to make St. Louis the best that it can be. Thank you and God bless.
Now I'd like to introduce Janice Allen, St. Charles, Lincoln, Warren and Pike County Services Coordinator, NECAC, Northeast Community Action Agency Corporation. Okay. So now we'll move to our introductions of our meteorologists. So first we'll start with Chris Higgins and Angela Hootie, Fox 2, KTVI, and meteorologist John Fuller, KPLR 11. Thank you.
First of all, let me say it was wonderful meeting some of you before we even got started here and getting to know you, some familiar faces, some new faces. And on behalf of meteorologist Angela Huddy, my colleague, and extreme weather specialist Chris Higgins, thank you for the opportunity to get the word out and promote such a wonderful project and program. We have the easy job of getting the word out. Our folks in green, the volunteers, the muscle behind the project that distribute and load these air conditioners are heroes as well. So we appreciate you and we thank you for your service. Together we can collectively feel good that we serve the poor in St. Louis in our community. Thank you.
Now we'll move to meteorologist Steve Templeton and meteorologist Leah Hill of First Alert 4.
It is kind of funny that this is the hottest day of the year. We're outside, we're sweating, and there's literally hundreds of air conditioning units right there. But they're going to go to good use, and we're thankful for that. But most of all, we are thankful for Cool Down St. Louis. So on behalf of my colleague, meteorologist Leah Hill, on behalf of First Alert 4, we thank Cool Down St. Louis. We're happy and proud to support you. Heat deaths are preventable, but it takes a community to prevent them. It takes a community to keep the AC running, to install air conditioning units in the first place and get the bills paid. And leading the charge in our community is Cool Down St. Louis. We are so thankful to have an organization like that here. We are so lucky. We are proud and happy to continue to support Cool Down St. Louis.
And now Chief Meteorologist Scott Connell and Meteorologist Jim Costello from KSDK Channel 5.
It is going to be the hottest day so far this year. We say so far because the summer season is still young. Five on Your Side, we're committed to providing the community information. And this is key for us to get the word out, to help our seniors. We can't do it without Ameren. We can't do it without Cool Down St. Louis. And we can't do it without not only the volunteers here, but all the partnerships on both sides of the river, across the Missouri River, rural areas, in the urban areas. One thing that we look at this morning, our low temperature in St. Louis, 83 degrees. When we have these warm overnight lows, you can't really get a cool down. You just aren't able to cool a home anywhere in the region. And that's one of the issues that we face as we look ahead to the rest of the summer. Overnight lows have been increasing over the last 10 to 20 years. And that plays a critical role for our seniors in their ability to be able to cool off. So we encourage all of our seniors and people that know seniors to check on their neighbors, check on the seniors, make sure they're staying safe, make sure they are running that air conditioner and that it is actually running and cooling the house. Even for short periods of time in air conditioning, that can alleviate some of the body's stress from the heat, which does have that cumulative effect. Together, working collaboratively with everyone here, we can have 0 heat deaths again this summer. That's always our goal. CoolDownStLouis.org, you can make an easy online donation. Thank you.
Thank you, Tara, for doing a great job. Let's give a round of applause to Tara. And more important, swinging over to these wonderful volunteers in the green shirts. Let's give them a round of applause for supporting our efforts. And our agency partners, Salvation, I can name them all, including the lady who forgot from NECAC. They're in 11 Missouri counties, and she's probably still in the truck waiting for directions. But that's all right. We love her anyway. All of you, we appreciate you coming. But one of the messages I wanted to leave, and I didn't want to be on a camera, but we get thousands of calls throughout the region. We're in Missouri and Illinois. Today is Missouri. We need more air conditioners in Illinois from the public, and you can do that by going to any Illinois or Missouri Commerce Bank, write a donation so we can buy some air conditioners as well. People donate us air conditioners, we give them to Illinois. In Missouri, we have a great opportunity and a great, just a blessing to have Ameren, Missouri on our side of the river doing wonderful things as well. This is the epitome of saving lives all the way down to Cape Girardeau, Missouri, to Jefferson City, to Columbia, and way out St. Charles, Iron, Butler, all of those, Jefferson, Franklin. So we have a lot of counties to cover, but when we get those calls, people are in need. I want to remind you, it's only for seniors and physically disabled, these air conditioners only. Everybody else, I'm sorry, you're just going to have to go to the hardware store because I'm trying to save lives for seniors and physically disabled people who have none, who for the last 50 years, you've seen them with a fan. The fan is still working, they're dead. So that's the people we're trying to save with these wonderful air conditioners that you and Ameren have done a great job in helping us to give a quality of health to our seniors and physically disabled. And it amazes me, and poor Chief has more stories to tell than I do, but it amazes me throughout Missouri, people don't even know what maintenance. Channel 5 the other day, we were doing a story over the weekend, my day off, by the way, on Sunday, but we talked about maintenance. People call us up, oh, I haven't touched my air conditioner in 30 years, 10 years, 5 years, 2 years. Hey, you gotta maintain your air conditioners. You've gotta clean the filters out. If you don't, even I know how to clean my filters. And you have to clean those filters, keep that cooling air running. If not, it's gonna run up your bill. You can't blame it on nobody but you. It's gonna take a little more time to get it cool, if not at all. And 90% of the people who call us to say air conditioning doesn't work, and we run over there, all you have to do, the damn thing had 20 years of dirt on it. So I appeal to everybody about cleaning the filters, saving the time, and let us do what we do with all of our partners, find those seniors and those physically disabled people so we don't have one death this year and in years to come. if you don't have any Q&A, what we're going to do is we're going to move with each TV station, starting with, we go backwards, 2, 4, well, we go upwards, 2, 4, and 5, and see what the heat does to old people. So 2, 4, and 5, oh, I can count now. So we're going to take them over. They're going to bring in a load. We're going to clear that area behind you. We're going to bring in our first load. Then the next station will come in. We'll have our president and our governor, lieutenant governor, sorry, maybe that was a Freudian slip, to come in and start lifting. And Mike McMillan, we will do his when the Urban League comes through. But we want everybody to pitch in, so that's where we're going on this side. Can you let the first truck come in, and guys, can you get out of the way, please? We have insurance. Mr. President, is he going to be with us for 5 seconds to do an air condition? If you could help us with an air conditioner.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I have one right here. Thank you.
I'd see the north side here.